will be number 33, Brendan Schillen. For the Seawolves, in red tonight, folks. Not usually in red at home, but they're in red tonight. They will start at center, number 38, Mike Conlon. On right wing, number 44, Devin Pepe. On left wing, number 43, Luke Damiano. On left defense, number 13, Dominic Malfetto. Right defense, number 3, Dan Moore. And in the net tonight will be number 70, Robbie Lockwood. He'll be backed up by newcomer, Thomas Sullivan. And he will be the backup for Lockwood. And the rest of the lines for the Seawolves I have as well. And they are right here. So Colin, Pepe, and Damiano. And then we'll have O'Brien centering Pomnianic, will be in the lineup tonight, with Belger on left wing. Murphy centering Dempsey on right wing. Palmieri on left wing. And then Slevin centering Ronaldo on right wing and Peck on left. Defensive pairings tonight will be Kowicki and Pepe, Yoon and Van de Zilver, Malfetto and Moore, and Curry White will be the floater, and Lockwood in net with Sullivan as the backup. So, folks, we're so happy that you could tune in and listen to this game tonight. Last night the Seawolves did play. They played in New Jersey and took a 6-2 win for the Rutgers squad, and tonight is the second half of that home and home. We see a lot of familiar names on the Rutgers squad. Some of these players have been there for a while. Lippincott, 63. We've seen him before. Zinth has been on the team before. Allen. And some of these other players, we'll mention them along the way as we go, too. So, Seawolves are still, 5-0 at this point, and they are starting to gel, starting to come together. My conversation with the coach, Garafola, tonight, talked a little bit about how the team is starting to build a chemistry and how some of the players are really starting to show. And I even said to him, I said, with the talent that you recruited and brought in here, Trev, and the comments you gave to me about each player, I had to say to him that you were really spot on with what you said about each player. Because I've watched them over a couple of games now, and I could say, yes, who's got the shiftiness, who's got the speed, who's got the passing ability, who's got the great vision, and he was right on the money with that. And this team got some size this year as well, as we know. So
let's take a quick run down the national rankings. The third ranking came out this week, and to nobody's surprise, Adrian leads the pack. 12 first-place votes with a 4-0 record. They were number 2 last week to none other than Minot State.
Adrian's coming into town in a couple of weeks.
And Minot State has a record of 2-0-2. So,
no kidding. Wow. 2
overtime games that knocked them down a little bit out of the number 1 spot.
So Adrian's won.
Yep. And then in third place, Lindenwood. They were previously tied for second last week, so technically they really haven't moved around, but they're 4-2-0. Fourth is Michigan Dearborn. They stay flat at fourth place there with 1 first place vote, 3-0-1 after 4 games. Liberty out to a blazing 7-0-0 start.
And just to interrupt you for a quick second, if you look at the top scorers in the league, they have 5 guys in the top scorers and 3 of them within the top 10.
Although we definitely need to look further into that to see who Liberty's playing, because
they are lighting the lamp a lot.
Are they playing top 16 competition yet, or are they all playing?
I haven't looked into their schedule and who they've beaten, but I mean they're in the ESCHL, so they're going to play the same team.
Yeah.
They're going to play the same teams the Seawolves play.
Eventually, at some point, yes.
Yeah.
They do play a lot of out of region,
right.
out of division matches as well.
That's true. We do have to look into that. Maybe that's something we could look at in between periods.
Definitely, but good start for Liberty this year after what definitely could have been described as a disappointing season for them last season.
I agree.
Ohio 6-0 in the undefeated club. They are up 1 position. Iowa State 4-4. They dropped 2 positions after being tied for 5th. Illinois in 8th, Central Oklahoma in 9th. They dropped a position. And then Nevada, Las Vegas dropped down jumped up from 12th to 10th. They're 8-1. That's a good program over there. Davenport 2-2. They drop a position. Arizona drops 1 position from 11 to 12, 4-0-1. Your Stony Brook Seawolves stay rock solid at 13 at 4-0 officially. 5-0 after last night, and They're going to try to make it 6-0 after today.
Yeah, somebody would beg to say, why would a team that has a loss still be ranked higher than any team that doesn't have a loss?
All about who you beat and the point value of the teams you beat. So you can lose to a really good team, and it won't affect your ranking as much. Which is why it's when you get especially when you get a tight game against a good team, it doesn't hurt your ranking nearly as much, especially in the computer ranking polls.
So,
that they do
in other
now.
words, if you beat a team that's not in that ranking and they're in your league, it
doesn't mean
move you as
anything.
much.
Right.
If you beat a team that's in this ranking, then you'll move up. Okay.
That's
This
pretty
way,
much.
if anyone in our audience has that question that doesn't know, we can tell them.
It's it's an average of 2 polls. At least that's what it's been for the past few seasons. Things may have changed, but for the most part, it's a best of 7, a best goal differential of 7. So they will count our game only up to 7 goals difference. So 7-0 is worth just as much as 14-0. And then one where it only counts the wins and losses as straight 1-0s.
Okay. All right, folks. I think that's going to wrap it up for our pregame, and that cut the ice now. It looks like we'll have a drop of the puck somewhere around 8:35. So if you need to get a snack, you need to go out and get a beer, whatever you need to do, go and do it now and be ready when we come back. Thanks for tuning in. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live. The Seawolves are just about ready to make their way onto the ice. And we'll have the starting lineups announced, and then we'll have our little break we take, and we'll have our drop of the puck, and here they come. All right. Starting with Seawolves, take the ice. And Rutgers is already on their bench. And we're going to kick it down to our PA announcer, Jim Maritano, who will give us the starting lineups for tonight's game. By the way, Yankee fans are trailing 1-0.
We will keep everybody updated throughout the game tonight, so that way you can keep us full screen. Or keep the Yankee game full screen and listen to us in the background. We won't judge.
Number 21, Tyler Allen. Number 28, Josh Kim. Number 63, Sean Lippincott. Number 88, Dominic Alfonso. Number 92, Austin Mininger. And in goal for Rutgers, number 33, Brandon Schelling.
I apologize for that score, folks. It's actually 3-0 Yankee.
And now,
Houston.
the starting lineup for your starting Seawolves. Number 3, Daniel Moore. Number 13, Dominic Palmetto. Number 38, Mike Conlon. Number 43, Luke Daniel. Number 44, Kevin McVeigh. And in goal for the Seawolves, number 7, Robbie Lockwood.
And there you have the lineups, folks. We'll be back in just a second. And we're back, folks. As we get ready to start the game tonight, Rutgers coach is Joseph Dixon. Seawolves coach Chris Garofalo, Colin Bromstead, along with Ken Hoey and Gino, which we will give you Gino's last name because I have it. Leo Cotty. All the coaches are on the bench. Referee Gallo. We got Ruben, and we'll get the other linesmen when we get going here. We'll get started. I apologize on that Yankee score, folks. It is 3-0. It was a home run, 3-run homer. That I'm sure is not a good sign for things presently in that game. All right, Seawolves coming out with Conlon centering Damiano and Devin Pepe, Malfado on defense, left side, right side defense, Dan Moore, Robbie Lockwood in net. And I don't know what Jim was saying about Robbie something, Lockwood. It was
Lock it down,
Lockwood. All right, Ruben's going to drop the puck. Here we go. Manager against Conlon, and Rutgers comes away with the face-off. And let's keep an eye on the pace of this game early, because how Rutgers saved, right? They get the first shot on goal. Big defenseman, number 63, Lippincott got that shot off. Talked about that earlier, how that momentum in the third period kind of shifted Rutgers' way. So let's see what happens here. Face-off to the right of Lockwood. Conlon on the draw again against Mininger.
I'm impressed they even let that go. That was quite the cheat there on the Rutgers face-off.
He's making up for lost time.
I know Gallo called 2 penalties in the game just leading up to this one, and expect to see him keep the whistle in the pocket.
Well,
Lockwood definitely have an issue with the proceedings on that face-off.
Yes, Gallo wasn't even supposed to be the head linesman, officiating tonight. He took the place of someone who couldn't make it, or something happened. So
well, there was an injury in the
yeah,
I think it was
he had to go for stitches.
Yeah, Emerson.
So, Emerson, right. So here's a first shot on goal. Actually sails over the top. So he was in on the forecheck.
But yeah, that was a full-on 6-minute delay in the game previously.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Charlie Roth, the equipment manager for PAL, did a pretty good job of controlling the bleeding and let him finish the game up.
Wow. Malfado at the point. His shot gets knocked down, and now there's a break for Rutgers coming out. Oh, good play by Malfado. Good recovery. Mininger had his man breaking down the center of the ice, but right at the end of a shift, too. So who knows if they would have been caught.
That was...
There's a cross.
If you're Stony Brook, you're lucky.
Yeah, absolutely. There's an icing, as he did not gain the red line on that cross corner dump. So back into the
Take a look here at this again.
Yeah, look at
right
this.
off the skate. So the pass was just a little off the money, and that saved a breakaway opportunity.
Yeah. And that's Rutgers' top line. So, they had out there for almost 2 minutes. So, actually, no, a minute and, almost,
roughly a
minute. Just about a minute. So they were at the end of the shift. Pepe gets the face-off at the point, sends it across, back across to Pepe. He'll pick it up, and he'll backhand it down, and his pass gets knocked down. And on the near side wall here, battling at the blue line, and it skips back into the Seawolf zone. Back to get it is O'Brien. Cross pass over to Kowicki. Kowicki sends it up the wall, trying to, I think he thought Pepe was going to be there, but Pomianek was in place to get that puck. Now the puck is going back into the Seawolf zone for an icing. And we'll face it off back in the Rutgers zone. Thanks for tuning in, folks. You're watching Stony Brook University Seawolves in the red, skating from right to left, and you're facing off against the Rutgers University Ice Knights in the white and black, skating from left to right. Last night, the Seawolves were victorious with a 6-2 win over the Ice Knights. Face off to the right of Schellen. Rutgers wins the draw, sends it up the wall, and down the ice it goes. Chasing it down is Pepe. And
not quite.
Good hustle. Excellent hustle by number 26. That's Laudakis for Rutgers. Now, Pomianek picks it up in the neutral zone, and he'll get it in and takes a hit from Sanchez. Not happy about that. Pushes back.
The puck kind of skipped up into the Rutgers bench there, and that's the end of that.
Yeah. Pomianek, was a kind of a regular last year. Got a lot of ice time. First, I think this is might be his first home game here, so good to see him on the ice. Seawolves win the draw. Hune will send it in all the way around. Oh, weird bounce. Weird carom off that Zamboni door. Back out in front, Palmieri sends it back down low. He's got Murphy to Hune, down the wall, back behind the net. Chasing it down. That's number 16 for the Seawolves. That's Dempsey. Dempsey's in a lot of... Ooh, takes a big hit on the wall. Yoon took a huge hit on the wall. Was watching the puck go in, and that was from Cole. No, that wasn't Cole. 17 is Jenny.
Got a lot of those hits, I think, tonight. A little late on that one.
Yeah,
but
that was a little late, and he didn't have a puck on his stick, so it could have been an interference call. No call there. That was a trip. That was.
Remember what I said a few minutes ago.
Okay, so Gallo maybe has a date tonight or something. Back into the Seawolf zone. Vandersilver is being chased down by Menninger. Back over to Yoon. Yoon will skate. Back over to Vandersilver. Vandersilver through the neutral zone, unabated. Will dump, and the Seawolves will change up. Down the forecheck is Murphy. Murphy will hold it up as he's the only Seawolf in his zone right now.
There's incredible patience being expressed tonight by the Seawolves, controlling the puck in the neutral zone and defensive zone.
Yeah, I agree. I see that right away. And here's a good opportunity. Malfetto stepping up and keeping that puck in. As we have Slevins line on with Ronaldo and Peck. And Malfetto back through the neutral zone. Stepping up, making a nice defensive play was the gentleman we talked about earlier in the game, and that's Curry.
Defensive coaches like that. You step up, you stop that play from even getting into your zone.
Ronaldo picks the puck up from behind the net. He'll circle it back. He'll find Slevin. At the point is Curry, but no one. Good move by Charlie Peck to get around his check. Back out in the slot. Ronaldo sends it back across. Malfetto uses his hand and then loses his stick. He'll pick it back up. The Seawolves saved again. Ronaldo able to keep that puck in his zone. Peck coming in. Back past to Slevin. Slevin's got some options. Goes into the slot, but it's taken away.
Rutgers blocked a lot of those opportunities there and just played a good prevent defense there.
Yeah, absolutely. Kim's shot deflects into the netting, so face-off will be inside the Seawolves zone.
See if we can check this out here. The last bits of this offensive opportunity here. Good keep there. Ronaldo makes a great back pass there to set up a good opportunity down low, but Rutgers is just positioned so well.
Yes.
To block so many of these passes.
Slevin couldn't drive the net there neither, so he was really had no choice but to try to make a play. Face-off won by Rutgers, and they're controlling the puck down low. Now it's picked up by Pepe. Pepe will try to come up the wall on his backhand and maybe go back the other way to his partner, Kowicki, who sends it back to Pepe. Rutgers is sending in almost 3 players deep, and that's a danger because, you leave that opportunity for that quick out.
Cedric's got to keep their heads on a swivel here. Rutgers throwing these late finishing checks here, and they're going to get caught off guard at some point.
Yes, I agree with that. Pepe will drive the puck in and get it deep. Sends it around the wall to Pepe. Pepe's pass was deflected onto a Rutgers stick. Back to the neutral zone. Picked up by Kowicki. Quick turnaround for the Seawolves here. Malfetto. That's Pepe in with the puck along with Damiano. Damiano takes a hit from Lippincott. And the puck gets squirts loose. Damiano on the backhand loses it and tries to get it back but can't. Conlon threw a check to knock the Rutgers player off the puck. Pepe drops it back to Conlon. Conlon's trying to go back to the point. Nobody home. He took a trip. And you're right, there's going to be really no calls here tonight that we can see. Maybe not the obvious ones. Good cycling here. But the Seawolves Damiano with a shot right on goal. And a save by Schellen. Didn't really have much to shoot at there, and this puck will squirt past. Yoon going with his man to the wall.
I think at this point the players are trying to see what they can get away with.
Yeah, at this point, that's what it looks like.
Someone's going to lose their head tonight. And there's a wicked two-hander.
Belger will send it across, picked up by Yoon. Yoon will just fire it in now. Glove down by Schellen, who'll hold. As we're down to 14:03 in the first period. And shots right now kind of close, 2-3. Basically 3 for Rutgers, 2 for Seawolves. Face off inside the Rutgers zone to the left of Schellen. That's O'Brien on the draw for the Seawolves. And the Seawolves come away with it. Pomjanik had it and lost it. See, the Seawolves are respecting that Rutgers may have some speed there. They're just backing up to the neutral zone. I'd rather play them there.
Nice little pocket pick there.
Yeah, Goldstein did a nice job on that pick off Hugh's stick. Belger just taps it out, trying to get it up the wall, but not out. Now Belger through the neutral zone. He's got O'Brien with him, trying to cut down the middle, but they've got it all sealed off. Good job by the Rutgers squad sealing off that pathway. Belger unable to really get much going there. That's tapped in by Pomjanik. And Stony Brook will begin changing their D up. Back to the point. Yoon was able to keep it in. Yoon sends one to the net, and it deflects off. It's number 20, that was Shell.
This will be a 4-on-2.
Rutgers coming in, still possessing the puck. Shot. I'm not sure if Lockwood got a piece of that or not, but it definitely
went
sailed wide. Pomyanik will control on the wall, sends it across. He's got Yoon breaking in. He's got O'Brien break it to that. Actually, that's Belger. Sorry. And Seawolves better just not worry about the calls not being made. Don't get frustrated on the hooks that aren't being called. Just keep playing.
I don't think they are. I think they're throwing the checks when they can and just taking what they can get.
Yeah, there's not really a lot of room out there for one man, single man type of scenarios. You got to try to find people open and make some plays, take some shots, and get some dirty goals. Through the neutral zone, this is Dempsey. Dempsey countering in. This is Dempsey's, I think, first game as a Seawolf at home. Moore will send it to the net. Oh, he had Dempsey in front for the tip, but it sailed over his stick. Sent back in by Palmero, and Murphy in on the forecheck. Dempsey will pick it up. Dempsey looking, and he's got Moore. Moore sends it back to Dempsey. Dempsey will turn. Back to Malfetto, who did not get all of it, but got some. And just saved by Schellin. But this is what the Seawolves have to do. Move the puck, get a shot, get that scrum in front of the net, maybe get a dirty goal to get it started. 11:56 to go in the first. We have no score right now. And you're watching the Stony Brook University Seawolves in red and the Rutgers University Ice Knights in black and white and red. Almost like the old Chicago Blackhawk uniforms.
Yeah, almost exactly.
And Palmieri will come away with the puck on the faceoff. Back to the point. Malfetto, nice hands, keep that puck in. Good play by Malfetto. This is Murphy at the point. Murphy just going to circle around with it, get some openings. Sends it across. He almost had Palmieri breaking, but pass was behind him. Palmieri deeper to the net. Deeper they come in. Back to the point of Malfetto, who'll rip it. Oh, it just missed. It was an open side. As Schellin definitely was screened, he did not see that shot come through. Seawolves creating some traffic in front of Schellin, looking to get that first one.
Take a look at this opportunity here. Puck almost squibs out to the low slot there, but he's able to get his glove on it and stop play.
All right, faceoff will be to the right of Schellin.
This might set a new record for the fastest first half of the period. 7 shots on goal total, which I don't think we've ever seen that here.
Malfetto shot knocked down. Credit Rutgers, they're blocking a lot of opportunities too. Those shots are not all getting through. Lydaka sends it in, and up the wall it goes. Almost out of the zone. Lippincott keeps it in. Moore will chase down behind the Stony Brook net, and he'll start out. Back pass to Malfetto. Malfetto will skate in the neutral zone. He finds Slevin. Slevin will send Peck down the left side wall. He loses it, and back to the neutral zone with Malfetto. To Pepe. Pepe to Slevin, who jumps it in. Now chases after it. Pass sailed around the net. Pepe will just fire it back in. Ronaldo in on the forecheck. Kowicki pinching on the wall, and back around the other way to Lippincott. Rutgers will come out. Oh, that puck was stolen by Slevin on the poke check. Slevin stops. He's got Charlie Peck in front. Loose puck to Ronaldo. To Slevin. He shoots. Over the top. Kept in by Kowicki. He'll fire it down low. He's got Ronaldo. Ronaldo. His pass all the way across. Took a big bump on the wall there. Slevin controls it. Seawolves right now may have Rutgers a little tired on their shift. Back across to Ronaldo. Skids past him. Seawolves got to also be... It's going to be an icing call. The Rutgers cannot change, and they are gassed. This is an opportunity right now for the Seawolves. Changes lines up, and they're going to come back with Damiano, Conlon, and Pepe. And Rutgers is a little gassed right now. That was a long, hard shift.
Expect to see some quick changes here. They're going to try to cycle some players out.
Yeah, definitely. That face-off to the left of Schellin. It's loose in front. Stony Brook picks it up. Back to the point to Pepe. Sends a shot. Down in front. Loose puck. Conlon turns and carries that puck. Conlon looking. Sends it down the wall. He's got Pepe down low. Watched by Lippincott. Damiano skates with the puck. He gets it back to Pepe. Pepe controls it. Loses it. Picks it up by Pepe, his brother. deflected in front. Loose puck. Picked up by Devin Pepe. This Pepe's all over the ice. And this is going to go out, and they'll be able to change. No change here,
That did not go into the bench.
Yeah, it went off the...
That exited the ice prior to the bench.
Okay,
if they dump it into the bench, they can change.
Right. So Seawolves still going to stick with that one line out there. And meanwhile, the Rutgers guys, they're really... Face off. One by Stony Brook. Shot on goal. Save by Schellen. Stony Brook trying to keep that puck in at all counts. And they do.
And if you're Rutgers at this point, you should just be trying to cycle players up to that.
Yeah, I think they've already changed.
Left wing.
They've changed one out. I think Jenny came on. Whoever they could change out. Loose puck behind the net. Damiano has it. He's got Pepe down low. Now Damiano switches with Pepe. To Kowicki. To Conlon. Conlon shot blocked. Damiano tried knocking it down. Picked up by Pepe. Here's a shot. Loose puck. Oh, now they still can't change. Goaltender knocked the puck. Yeah, the goaltender knocked the net off the moorings. So the Seawolves will come out with another fresh line, and Rutgers this is Groundhog Day, you know.
It's definitely frustrating, and Stony Brook is they're just playing their game. They're trying to just play the possession game.
Yeah,
at this point.
Is really. I mean, Rutgers needs to get that puck out and get a line change desperately now. They got guys that are just really running on fumes. That shot by O'Brien sails wide. Kept in.
It's usually ends in one or two ways. They get the change or they take a penalty.
Seawolves able to get that puck right back in very quickly. Rutgers could not get off.
They got one player to change, I think.
One guy off so far. This is Yoon, controls the puck. Oh, and Vandersilver couldn't keep it in. And Rutgers they're starting to change their guys up now, but here comes Belger. Belger drops it for O'Brien. O'Brien walk it in. Man, I tell you, I could count the amount of hooks on 10 hands tonight in this first period. Where last week those calls were made constantly, none of them's being made now. Vandersilver's having some tough times controlling the puck tonight, bouncing over the stick. And cross-ice feed. Credit Rutgers for surviving that, because I'll tell you, you could almost see a goal coming from the fatigue factor. O'Brien sends it across, loose puck. Pomnianic not able to get a stick on it. O'Brien.
The bigger commendation was there's actually no sloppy or dirty play there either.
Yeah.
No hooking or tripping, no grabbing. It was actually pretty solid defense on their side. So you got to tip your hat to good play on that side as well. It's good discipline.
Definitely. All right, that was offsides. Face off in the neutral zone. We're down to 7:39 to go in the first. Shots on goal now in Stony Brook favor, 6-4. All right. And Stony Brook wins the draw. And Alfedo through the neutral zone on Murphy. Murphy crossed to Balmeri. Balmeri tries to find Murphy, but his stick was not down or he got lifted. Curry White with a shot. Good play to stop that home run pass. Seawolves send it in. On the forecheck comes hard as Palmieri. Puts a body on number 20, that's Schnell. Back to the point, Malfetto. Malfetto shoots, wide. Able to keep it in was White. Down low. Back to Malfetto, winds and fires, save. Back to the point, Curry shoots, save. And they're throwing rubber at Schellen, and Schellen is making the saves. He's seeing a lot of shots now all of a sudden. They're coming in bunches. Seawolves not able to put one through yet.
Take a look at this here. This is the puck that just barely kept in.
Yes, right on the line by White. Okay, face off to the right of Schellen. And Murphy will take it. He's on with Dempsey and Palmieri, Malfetto and White. Malfetto tries to pinch and loses on the pinch, but White able to slow it down and create the offsides. Good play by White. Tell you, I have seen enough of White to know that he is a solid defenseman, and they've used him up at forward too. Kind of reminds me of that Brendan Smith guy on the Rangers.
Yeah.
You know, where they can use him on
the
both.
Solid effort there, just gets enough stick on there to just make that happen.
That fired all the way in the Seawolves zone, go all the way around. Kind of a no man's land between the two defensemen. Malfetto, very calm, cool, and collected, puts it up the wing. That's picked up by Dempsey. Dempsey sends it across to White, and now White will start out. White carrying through the neutral zone. He loses it. Picked up by Dempsey. Dempsey will turn, and he'll just resettle it down.
This is the patience I was talking about earlier. Not afraid to move the puck back. Rutgers isn't really in much of an urgency to go attack that puck, so
yeah,
Stony Brook's taking the opportunities.
Stony Brook changing up. Slevin able to push that puck deeper off the stake of Cross. And Myodakis loses it up the wall and picked it by Pepe. Pepe will hold it, sends it across to Kawicki. Kawicki off the wall to Slevin. Slevin had the puck was behind him a little bit, so it took him a while to get it and turned it over. Rutgers controls it now. This is Frister. Frister up the wall through the neutral zone, picked up by Pepe. Made a nice fake move to fake the Rutgers player out. Drops it off from Ronaldo. Back across to Pepe, to Kawicki. Kawicki to Slevin. Slevin through the neutral zone now. Here's Joey Slevin, off wing, coming in on the off wing, fires wide. Might have gotten a stick on it, Rutgers, but Pepe with a one-time shot. And pad save by Schellin. Picked off by Peck. Peck's got Ronaldo. Ronaldo looks, sends it across, trying to get a deflection from Slevin. Wouldn't go. Ronaldo in the corner, back up to the point to Pepe, back to Kawicki, back to Pepe, looking for Peck, trying to make a play there, couldn't. Kim will pick it off. And coming down left wing is Mininger, slammed to the wall by Pepe. And big check on the wall down low, Kawicki on his man. Kawicki will send it across to Peck. Peck has got Ronaldo breaking wide with Slevin with the puck. The puck was through the legs of Ronaldo and unable to make a play on it. Mininger shot it back in the Seawolf zone, and they'll all change up. Holding the puck is Moore. Moore will start out. And his pass up the wall gets picked off by Goldstein. Goldstein shot. Pads, blocker saved by Lockwood. That's the first shot that Rutgers had on Goldtrip for a while.
Yeah, easily another 3 or 4 minutes, possibly more.
Ooh, that puck just sizzled over the top of Coach Garofalo's head on the deflection. 4:08 to go in the first. We got no score on the board. Seawolves 10 shots to 5 right now.
Stony Brook not able to break through, and you got to credit the Rutgers defense for
Scrappy.
Keeping the opportunities to the outside and to where their goaltender can see them or do something about it.
Yep. Face-off won by the Seawolves. Cross-ice pass. This is Pepe coming in. Nice pass to Conlon, but he was checked off the puck nicely by the Rutgers defense. Now the puck is loose. Conlon will pick it up. It's on his backhand. He gets it back to the point to Moore. Moore will send it across to Vandersilver. Boy, Vandersilver is just having a real tough time with the puck tonight. Right now. Down low. Picked up by Rutgers, and it's dumped out into the neutral zone. Jenny is skating down toward Moore. Moore will send it back over to Vandersilver. Will pick it up, and through the neutral zone, his pass is blocked. And back into Damiano, who picks it up, and he's got Conlon. Conlon sends it across, trying to find Pepe in the high slot, but it whizzed by his stick. Damiano in deep, and that pass is taken away. Conlon will pick it up to the point. He's got Malfetto. Low shot. Oh, deflected just wide, but that's what the Seawolves have got to do. They got to get some points for the shots from the point, because the point is open, and get some deflections. Malfetto just off his reach. And now it gets past him. And now here's a race. Here comes Sanchez in with speed. Sanchez! And a save by Lockwood. Boy, Sanchez took that puck and bolted, boy. Seawolves got to be real careful. There's some speed on that team.
This is here. That's the chip and switch by the book there. And he's off to the races. Just him and Lockwood. And Lockwood is able to just...
Yeah, outweighed him. He outweighted him. Sanchez might have just before he made that move might have gone 5-hole if he was quick enough with the release. He had it there, but Lockwood credited him for waiting him out. Back to Frister at the point. Oh, and that shot, he was screened. He did not see that. Mininger was right in front of him, and Lockwood was lucky that puck sailed wide. Otherwise, that short side of the net was open.
Mininger actually deflected that wide.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Went off his shoulder.
And now the puck is loose in front of the Seawolves net, and it's picked up by O'Brien. Pomyanik just dumps it in weakly right on goal, and it's picked up by Schellen, and it'll freeze it. Down to 2:15 to go in the first period, and we have no score yet.
The statisticians are having a very tough time keeping busy tonight.
Yeah, I think they're all like on their phones. Just
No penalties, no goals.
Anyway, face off to the right of Schellen. O'Brien on the draw, Pomyanik, Pepe, Belger, and Kowicki. Face off is loose in the circle, and Lippincott had it, came away with it, and it's still loose. Now the Rutgers squad picks it up, and that puck sizzles past. No, it didn't actually go down. It was just stuck in the neutral zone. I thought it was filed all the way down. Lippincott was sending it down. He was on the other side. It should have been an icing call. He was on the opposite side of the red line. Nobody touched it. This is a pass through the neutral zone. Here comes Pomyanik on the off wing, and Lippincott was all over him. O'Brien, nice give and go here. Chance! Oh, shot right on! And a save by Schellen. Some of the shots are going right into the breadbasket of the goaltender, so you got to credit Rutgers for just not giving them that much room to find other spots to shoot.
We start here with a good check. Giveaway here at the side wall here, and then just the give and go right in front of the net, and almost stuck it between his arm. Yeah. That was actually targeted.
Yeah. Face off to the left for Schellen. And Murphy has it on the wall, loses it, and Palmieri, Murphy, a couple of Rutgers guys go at it, and comes away with the puck. Pepe skating down after it. And no icing here. Takes a big hit from Zimpf. And Kowicki, nice move to get around his man. Dempsey sends it across the neutral zone, just out of the reach of Murphy. And now Dempsey had it and lost it. Sanchez sends it back in. Seawolves back behind their net, down to the last minute of the first period. And Pepe had it, and he'll give it back to Kowicki. Kowicki will look. He's got he had Murphy over the middle, but Dempsey was offsides by a step. Face off back in the neutral zone. And down to 50 seconds to go.
Actually, that wasn't offside.
I don't know if he lifted his right leg. Maybe he lifted.
No, he would have touched up.
Yeah.
He'd have had the touch up.
So Ruben called the offside. So, all right, face off in the neutral zone. Seawolves pick it back up in the neutral zone. This is Palmieri on the off wing. Sends it across for Dempsey. Might be a little bit of a, like a little bit of a. Oh, right out front, all alone. Oh, Murphy just missed it. This is fired all the way back into the Seawolves zone, and it's going to be an icing on Rutgers. Boy, I'll tell you, you got to watch that. Murphy had a golden opportunity. Dempsey makes the play here. Nice pass down low. Palms finds Murphy, and Murphy was too close. He was already in too deep. Schellen took up a lot of space there and couldn't get around him. Face off to the right of Schellen. Seawolves win the draw. This is Ronaldo. Ronaldo had it and lost it. Lippincott. No, Lippincott's not out there. I apologize. That's number 20. That's Schnell. Made a nice poke check on the stick. Nice move by Peck. He shoots high over the top of the net. Stony Brook making some ways, trying to get to that net. Slevin keeps it in deep off Ronaldo. Down to the last two, and that's it, folks. That's the end of the first period. We've got no score. Shots on goal, 14 for the Seawolves, 6 for Rutgers. Folks, we're going to take our intermission break, and we'll be back for the start of the second period. Welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, everyone. We are moments away from the start of the second period. We didn't really have any stats, Trev. No penalties, no assists, no goals. We had some shots on goal. We had 14 for the Seawolves, 6 for Rutgers.
That's it. We're not even claiming the lazy game here.
Yeah.
That's it. No goals, no assists, no penalties.
Just had a quick conversation with the coach and asked him what was his opinion of the period, and he said we just need to throw more shots and less passing and more shooting, and I guess
keep it simple.
That's what they have to do to keep it going. Hey, listen, before we get started, the ref's coming on the ice right now. We just want to say one of the Stony Brook Seawolves players, Brad Riccardi, who played for the Seawolves, just signed a pro contract with the Roanoke Rail Yard Dogs, and his first game last night, believe it or not, he scored a goal to tie the game to send it to overtime. And, he signed a pro contract, probably a one-year deal, but scored that goal, sent that game to overtime.
No, Al, how many Seawolves has that been? Like, that's
okay.
It's 6 in 5 years?
So it's five
years?
Seawolves in the last 5 years, okay, have signed pro contracts. Brad Riccardi is the latest. Before him was Frank Kasha. You had J.T. Hall.
Yep.
You had you had Stemke, right? And obviously Chris Joseph.
Yep.
So Chris Joseph, I think, actually made it to the highest level. But, we're glad to hear about Brad and his success in the game last night. Too bad the Rail Yard Dogs failed in overtime. But it's great to hear, that he was able to put one in, when it really counts, send the game to overtime. I mean, that's an eye-opener. So good job, Brad. Keep up the good work. Say hello to the Riccardi family while we're here. And to Guy and his wife and the rest of the family. Hope everyone's well. Folks, we are just about ready to go here in the second period. As I said, we had no goals. We had no penalties. I mean, that's a first.
A lot of highlights, though, including that save.
Yeah, I mean, we've had a couple of nice saves here. Lockwood, here's another one here coming up, I'm sure. But we're ready to go. Johansson is our other linesman. He's going to drop the puck right now. As he will start with the Conlon line again up against Menninger. And Seawolves gain possession of the puck right away. And they'll turn it over in the neutral zone. Menninger coming down on the off wing, pulls up, sends it on goal, and blocker saved by Lockwood. That pass did not get out. Now it's in the neutral zone. Pepe will send it across. He's got Damiano. Damiano lost it on the good back check by Menninger. And now the Seawolves send it across. Damiano controls, gets it down in the corner. Seawolves chasing down. It's Conlon. Conlon has some options. He's looking it over. There's no power play right now. It's a shot right on and a save by Schellen. We haven't had any penalties, so.
It definitely at times looked like Stony Brook was on the power play. Rutgers, maybe it's part of the adaptation is to try to play more of a passive game and more defensive to try to maintain their endurance throughout the game longer.
Yeah,
it seemed like after the first period, that's when the wheels started falling off the bandwagon.
I totally agree with that. Yeah, face-off won by the Seawolves. Moore controls it, sends it down to Slevin. Slevin crossed to Malfetto. Tries to get a shot. Pad save. Rebound shot. Off the net. Whoa, loose in front. Oh, the Stony Brook. Boy, I'll tell you, they have had opportunities to put that puck in. And Schellen has just been there at the nick of time. There's a shot right on, and he grabs it. Slevin line with Peck and Ronaldo have had some good chances, along with the Conlon line.
Oh, that was only 15 seconds right there.
Yeah.
Actually, not even. That was a 10-second sequence that led to those kind of opportunities.
Right. And, right off that was 3 more shots in close and not able to capitalize. Back to the point. Kowicki will send it down to Peck. Peck sends it into the slot area, but it's kicked away. But Peck gets it back. Peck back, holds it, sends it down low to Slevin. Slevin sends it back to Peck. Peck will send it back to Slevin at the wall, but it's past him and up the wall past Pepe, and they'll have to regroup. Back to the neutral zone. Seawolves to Ronaldo. Ronaldo to Peck. Peck walks in. Peck on the off wing, shoots. Saved by Slevin. Rebound. Loose puck in front. Can't put it home. Kowicki sends it back around the wall. This is Slevin out in front to Peck. And there it goes. It's finally in. after the fifth shot, they finally put it in. Boy, I'll tell you, they really had a battle for that one. But that's the Slevin-Ronaldo line, and they get one. A lot of hard work there, and able to put one through.
And take a look at it here again on the replay. This is just lunch pail hockey right here.
Really? There's a save.
In the back door, gets the save.
I mean, here's another one.
And then finally dunks it in.
Right, that was Peck. Charlie Peck gets the goal, assisted by Ronaldo, I'm sure. Face off, one by the Seawolves back in their zone, and it's tipped out. Back through the... Slevin gets the assist. Rutgers coming in, fires a low shot, saved by Lockwood. And they control it still. Back to the point. Fired back behind the Seawolf net. Back to get it is Pepe. Pepe was sending it up the wall to Dempsey. Dempsey
fans on it.
Yeah, did not get all of that pass. And Pepe fans on it as well. Seawolves having some difficulty. Now here comes Dempsey on the off wing. We'll send it in. And chase after his pass, trying to get out to Murphy. Seawolves trying to keep that puck in. Dempsey just took a big hit from Cross. And Pfister fighting with Murphy. Murphy able to get that puck over to Dempsey. Now it's skidded around. Pinching in is Vandersilver. Comes back out to Palmieri. He holds. He turns and whizzes. Back behind the net to Dempsey. Dempsey will hold and try to send out, but Schellen will pick it up and freeze it.
Wisely freezes it there. That was
buzzing. You feel
that
the buzzing.
had the very much looks of a power play there, and Rutgers unable to really do anything to stymie the
I mean, you got to wonder if Rutgers is conditioned enough to play as well as they did in the first period. Because I mean, they played well. They did.
They played lockdown,
right?
Basic defense. So just kept everything as simple as possible.
They did not give the Seawolves many opportunities. That puck just sailed wide on the deflection in front from Palmieri.
But just look at the position. They're keeping things simple.
Right. They're trying to maintain their zones, trying to maintain their gaps.
They're not trying to go for crazy pinch plays or anything like that. It's all about defense first.
Maintaining their gaps. Yep. Here comes Belger on the right wing. Right wing shoots. It's gobbled up by Schellen.
I don't even know if I would say it's maintaining the gaps. Like you saw there that the defensive kind of just let him walk in, tops of the circles, and then almost at the top of the face-off hash there, he was then starting to slow down.
Yeah, so maybe more of a zone defense or like
that's what it kind of feels like.
Keep it to the outside. Face-off to the left of Schellen. O'Brien on the draw for the Seawolves. And up against Menninger. And in the slot, shot from the high slot area. Belgium did not go. O'Brien will hold, and he'll spin right into a check and lose it. And up the ice comes Rutgers in the zone. This is Kim. Kim, watch, nice move by Kim. And that puck was pushed to the back of the net. Back to the point to Lippincott. Shot, saved by Lockwood. Buzzing right now is Rutgers. And another save by Lockwood as they start to come now and put some pressure on the Seawolves. Seawolves could be guilty of being a little over-committed on the shift here.
Right now.
A little late on maybe changing on the shift. This is Yoon. We'll send it up the wall. And he's got Palmieri chasing it deep, but Seawolves will mostly change up. Palmieri trying to get it to Belger.
O'Brien just wide open up front.
Oh, loose puck in front and a save off the stick, off the shot from O'Brien. Lippincott coming in, being watched closely by White. There's another shot and a glove down by Lockwood. He'll hold on the stop shot from Kona.
Stony Brook's got to be careful. They're getting caught looking at pucks, and hopefully it doesn't come back to burn them. They take a look at some of these last plays here. Great offensive opportunities here for the Seawolves, and then good breakouts here from Rutgers to establish pressure in the Stony Brook zone.
Yep. Face off to the left of Lockwood. And the Seawolves will come away with it. Malfetto will send it back to White. White will look up and get it to the neutral zone to Pepe. Pepe on the right wing. Pepe sends across in the zone. Oh, had Conlon breaking, but that puck was just behind him. And that puck's fired in. Lockwood will hold it up. White will get there. Nope. Actually, Lockwood will get there. And now it's picked up by Pepe. He'll just hoist it into the neutral zone. Damiano in. Here comes Moore on actually Malfetto. Malfetto shot. And that deflected short side. I think he was going wide side, but it went short side. Here's Jenny on the break. White back to get it. Nice play by White. Denying Jenny that opportunity. In the neutral zone. That pass did not get through from Wynn. This is Conlon. He's got Pepe in the high slot. Pepe walking to the net. He loses it on a poke check. And White will keep it in. Good play by White on that with his long reach. Able to keep that puck in. Damiano out to Kawicki. Winds, he fires. Oh, just whizzed wide. Pepe makes a nice move around his check. Damiano, his stick actually not his stick. There's a shot from Conlon at the point. Loose puck in front. Conlon able to keep it in and then lose it. Here comes Sanchez again, breaking in, and he's just dropped it at the blue line. And now that pass off the skate of Peck went back to Rutgers. They fire it back in the Seawolf zone. Robbie Lockwood sends it up the wall to Peck. Peck's skate pass did not connect with Conlon, and the puck's out in the neutral zone. Cross to Pepe. Bump bodies. Here's Kawicki. Good pass to Peck. Peck trying to get around his check cross. Could not. In the neutral zone, here comes Minninger. Coming in, and his pass attempt was blocked. Back behind the Seawolf. No, picked up by Charlie Peck. Charlie Peck has the goal for the Seawolves so far in this game. He's trying to make a move around the defenseman. Good play by number 4. That's Frister.
Significantly better for Rutgers.
Frister, nice defensive play. And in the neutral zone, there's a 2-on-1. This is Peck and Slevin. Peck, oh, he tried to hold. He held it too long. Ronaldo with trying to make the play through his legs and unable to do it. And now Ronaldo just basically took Austin Cross and threw him into the glass.
Austin Cross is trying to mix it up a bit.
They're both big guys, They're both big guys, but,
Trying to catch this here. There was a massive check that was thrown right in front of us in our blind spot here.
Yeah.
I think it was Cross that threw this check right here.
Oh, yeah, this is on Ronaldo. This is what happens when they both go back to the other side. They both went at it again down the other end when Ronaldo threw him to the wall. Back to the point. Hume able to keep it in.
Well, those are the kind of checks that 9 times out of 10 you're going and sitting 2 minutes for.
And here's Lippincott. He's a big guy. He's got a long reach. Vandersilver able to get a shoulder on him, but the puck got in the zone. Back up the wall. Dempsey having trouble with it. Back down the wall again. And Vandersilver had it and he lost it. Puck is loose, picked up by the Seawolves. Dempsey will have it, and now we'll send it across, but Lippincott there to pick it off. Back in the Seawolf zone, Lippincott and Murphy both going at it. Murphy turns and away with the puck. Through the neutral zone comes Palmieri. He's got Yoon with him on left wing, drops it to Yoon. He's got Palmieri, but the pass was just a little short where he wanted to take a one-timer. Murphy at the point sends it across. And Vandersilver's shot whizzes wide. Yoon's deep in the slot. Dempsey sends one wide with the open side of the net. Seawolves no look past there. Look at that. Oh, trying to get Dempsey for the tap in was Murphy. Seawolves still a forechecking. They need to change up soon. This is a tiring shift, boy, for everyone here. And on the near side, the puck squirts in the Seawolves zone. Vandersilver getting it, and he'll set up behind the net. Maybe allow Seawolves to maybe make a change, but up the wall, and it's going to be an icing. Vandersilver had Palmieri there, but Palmieri was moving, and then Vandersilver sent it up. And Palmieri vacated the wall area. Game of timing.
Situations like that, if you're the defenseman, I don't agree with him not playing the puck there, because that was essentially a puck on his stick. He lifted his stick up. Could have turned that around into an odd man rush going the other way.
Very true. All right, face off to the left of Lockwood. Seawolves come away with it. And everything's starting to get a little bit more contested now. Face-offs are contested. more so than they were earlier. So right now it's a battle. It's only a one-goal game.
Rutgers has definitely stepped their game up over the past couple minutes. And you can see with the checking and the speed and the intensity.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Everything is becoming more challenged. Minninger on the off wing, being watched by Vandersilver, who pokes the puck off him. And that puck did not get through as Belger was able to deflect that back in the puck. Oh, nice pass in the slot area. Sewell's able to get rid of that. But credit the defense. The defense for Rutgers is playing really good.
They're playing safe.
Yeah, they really are. That was a good play.
They got the scouting report. They know Stony Brook likes to send someone.
Yeah,
so.
Schnell, he's really good at the blue line. He's using his stick to poke check. He's closing that gap area, just closing at the right time. Also, the ice looks very, very sticky. If that could ever be. Nice pass here to O'Brien and shot right over the top, and then it's in the net.
Stick, no goal.
But it will be a no goal because he was tapped in high. But Dempsey.
You get an A for effort.
Dempsey almost able to get his first. As actually, was it Dempsey or Slevin?
Take a look.
All right, so that puck deflects off of Schnell. And
yeah,
then
that was certainly a high stick.
Yeah. I mean, Joey's about 5'3" or 4", but I mean, reality on skates, he's over the top of the net. The stick was way over his head. So, face off, neutral zone. Moore will control it over to Malfetto. Malfetto to Conlon. And in the zone is Damiano. Conlon, Damiano, back up to the point. He's got Moore. Moore sends a shot for deflection, loose in front. Oh, is it in? Yes, it's in. I think it. I'm not sure. Referee did not call it.
He said no.
Yeah, I thought it might have.
His hands up.
I thought it might have squeezed in because he's on the other side, but we'll see.
The linesman is pointing to the face-off dot next to him.
Right, so
let's
no
take
goal.
a look at the replay. Here's the shot. Ping pong's down low.
Off Palmer, off of Pepe. Now it's behind Schellen. It's right there. See where it is? It's behind him.
That's a tough one.
Now it depends if a Rutgers player put a hand on it or not. Yeah, I don't know. We can't tell. So no goal. Still a one-goal game here. Malfetto for the Seawolves will carry it, send it through the neutral zone. And back into the Rutgers zone, picked up by Rutgers. Lippincott sends it across. Damiano on the forecheck, going really, really hard on DeFonso. Now Lippincott will pick it up, send it up the wall. Knocked down by Moore.
Offside.
But he was outside the line. Close enough to make the call. Face off in a neutral zone, down to 8:55 to go in the second period right now. Shots on goal, 28-10 in the Seawolves' favor. It's Conlon on the draw.
While the Seawolves have doubled up, they've held Rutgers to 4 shots.
In this period, correct, yeah. Pepe sends it across, loose in front. Oh, great opportunity for Conlon, but the pass from Damiano was in the skates. Back to Pepe at the point, sends a low shot. And it deflects to the corner. Conlon picking it up. Rutgers looks like they're standing still again, but they're defending the middle of the ice, which is what they're protecting. They're protecting the house, as they say. And this is Pepe. Sends it across to Conlon. His pass off the mark. Lippincott makes a big hit from Damiano. And now it's nice play here by Rutgers. Oh, and that shot gets off. Minninger did get that shot off, and Lockwood had to make the stick save. Pepe sends it across. He's got Charlie Peck on the off wing. Charlie drops it in and chases it. Charlie Peck on the off wing sends it on goal. Save by Schellen.
And Peck's got some incredible speed. We watched the replay back on this one here. You can see exactly how much he just turns the jets up to get around this defender here. Just whoop right around. And he gets a quality scoring opportunity afterwards.
Yeah. All right, face off to the right of Schellen. Joey Slevin on the draw for the Seawolves. And he's going up against Zimpf. Actually, not Zimpf, sorry, he's going up against Sanchez.
Not anymore.
Now Zimpf will take the draw. Sanchez is tossed. Face off Originally won by Rutgers, but Slevin picked it up. And Charlie Peck could not get a stick on it. It was checked really well by Rutgers on that play.
A bit of a miscalculation there. That could have been a 3-on-2, but Rutgers kind of gave up on it.
Ronaldo sends it across to Kawicki. Kawicki up to Ronaldo, off his skate. Slevin will pick up the loose change. He's got Ronaldo in front, loose puck. Back to the point to Pepe. Pepe will shoot wide. Kawicki backs out, takes his man Leodakis out of the play, not able to get control of that puck. Good defensive play by the SeaWorld defenseman.
Now, I'm sometimes a superstitious person, but we haven't had a penalty call all game.
I know. There's Ronaldo with the trying to get the wraparound, but it was well covered. Back across to Yoon. Yoon will send it back across. This is Ronaldo, high wrist shot right off the glove of the Rutgers goalkeeper. That shot actually hits off of Slevin in front. And Slevin will try to get it up the wall, and this is fired all the way down. This will be icing on the Rutgers squad.
And it looks like Yep, and Sanchez finally wants to take a penalty.
Well, I don't know what's going on there, but somebody was holding somebody's stick or something, but, you know. Slevin and Sanchez will probably both go. And we're going to have our first penalties.
And there, and right after I said it, now it's a hockey game.
Well, maybe not. Maybe it's just a Rutgers player.
No, they're taking Slevin too.
All right. All right, the two heavyweights will sit for two.
I don't know why we got Allen standing inside the crease there, but privilege so.
Oh, he might be wearing the C. Is he wearing the C, Allen?
Even still, you're not allowed to.
Yeah, he's their captain. So is.
No, but you're not allowed to go in the crease.
Oh, in the crease, right? Yeah. You have to stand outside it.
Yep. Only the captains or alternates can approach the crease.
All right, face off inside. Face off the right to Schellen, and coming away with it is Rutgers. Murphy on the forecheck takes it away. And battle on the near side. So we got some more open ice there. This is Zimt coming in on Vanderslover, and his backhander sails wide. Seawolves pick it up. Oh, turnover. And that shot sizzles wide. Lassoff will send it down, and Kuhn will get to it. He'll get it over to Palmieri, and Palmieri has Murphy with him as they both head in the zone. Sends across to Vanderslover, sends a shot deflected wide by Murphy, by Palmieri. Murphy sends a slap shot right on goal, loose puck, gobbled up by Schellen.
Schellen grabs the stick as well.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure Palmieri did get a rebound opportunity. What better way but to just take his stick? Well, the Yankees have closed the gap down there to 3-2.
Well, they're facing elimination tonight, right?
They sure are, yep. You got to win to stay alive. Face off to the right of Schellen, back to the point. Alfedo will control it. And that puck sails high over the net. Belger had it. And now Miniger coming in. He's got Malfetto breaking with him. He shoots. Oh, high and wide. Good opportunity there for Miniger. He still holds the puck. Sends it across. Battered out of midair by Belger. And Rutgers coming away with it. Good shift here by the Rutgers squad. Oh, they got so close. So close, boy, between Vininger and Allen. They almost capitalized.
Yeah, there's a lot that happens here. So you get the first shot here that goes wide, and then Rutgers turns it into some great offensive opportunities here.
They win it off the wall.
Capped it off by a great effort here, winning the puck against the wall there. He's by himself in front there, and oh man.
That's a good save by Robbie Lockwood, boy.
Lockwood.
He made that save. That was actually on Josh Kim, not Allen. I'm sorry. That's Allen now with the puck, 21.
Lockwood's putting on a clinic tonight.
Seawolves losing the puck there. Oh, boy, playing dangerously in front of the net. No, never move the puck that close to your net.
Can I put my first star in tonight?
Yeah.
For Lockwood for the past 35 seconds of game time?
Yeah, that was...
what an incredible sequence.
It was. Malfetto, oh boy. Stony Brook almost got guilty of puck watching there as we're all even up now, 5-on-5. O'Brien cuts across, he's got the puck, he shoots! Oh, it actually hit Sanchez. Never made it to the net.
I think Rutgers here is smelling some blood in the water here. They know that they're getting close.
Yeah, this is going to be an icing on Rutgers, so they'll go all the way back into the Rutgers zone as some tired players for the Seawolves will be coming off the ice. Not so much for Rutgers, as they will have to have a long change here. And you can see Asheroff and you can see Lippincott, they're bent over, and Allen, they're all bending over trying to get some wind here. Conlon's line comes on nice and fresh. Let's see if the Seawolves can capitalize this time. And Conlon goes forward with the puck. And it's going to go all the way down again, but it's not going to be far enough icing. And they'll get a chance to change up.
Cedric's going to look for the stretch pass here, I think.
Well, unfortunately, they didn't make it.
They don't need it.
But they don't need it. But Pepe loses it. Kowicki knocks it down. And we'll send it back into Devin Pepe. Shoots, and its shot's blocked. And here comes Rutgers, 4-on-2. Oh, nice play by Kowicki, knocking that pass out of midair. Sends it back across to Pepe. Pepe will send it up the wall, and that's going to be icing on the Seawolves.
4:56.
Rutgers will change up and come out with a fresh line. The Seawolves are now going to have to figure out a way to contend with that. Little fatigue that they might be feeling. Face off to the left of Lockwood. Collin and Goldstein on the draw. And Pepe will send it around to Kowicki. And Kowicki will send it up. He's got Pepe. Touch pass in the neutral zone to Conlon. Conlon skates wide. And good defensive play. And I've been saying it all along this period that some of the defensive plays that Rutgers have made is very solid defensive plays. Kowicki loses it on a poke check. Damiano down low and loses it, and now it's back in the stick of Pepe. Back to Conlon, fires it high and wide. Had the top left side of the net open, but fired it over the top. Conlon on the feed, sends it across. Kuhn at the point, sends his shot down. It never got through, blocked in front. Good block by number 24, Cross. Conlon makes a move around Goldstein, controls the puck back to Kuhn at the point, sends it across. Still in the zone. Van der Silva will send it down. He's got Pepe down deep. Sends it out in the slot. Here's a backhand opportunity. Skidded wide. Conlon on the wall. Seawolves almost looking like on the power play. Back to Yoon. And his shot. Glove save. A block save by Schellin. From the point. Pepe shot. Loose. Oh, with the corner. Shots are not getting through. They're getting blocked. And we have a whistle.
The puck just jumped out of play there, and both teams will get a chance to get some new players on the ice. But
all right, down to 2:23 to go in the second period. Right now, the shots, 32 for the Seawolves, 15 for Rutgers.
Well, the Messengers get more shots, and I think they have delivered.
They're doing that, yeah. But
so many opportunities.
So many shots just for one goal, boy. They're going to have to keep putting that rubber on Schellin. Face off to the right of him. Seawolves win it. Pepe sends a shot, sails over the top of the net.
Well, that's not counting all the block shots.
Right, exactly. Ronaldo back to get it. Yoon was able to keep it in temporarily, but Mininger comes out with it. Mininger still with the puck. Watched by Pepe, sends it across, and it was stick saved by Lockwood. He got it to Slevin. Slevin got it to Peck, and Peck is in the zone behind the net. Tries to send it back up the wall. He does to Van der Silva. Van der Silva loses it. And Rutgers comes down. This is Allen coming in on the off wing around Pepe. And his drop pass did not work. Through the neutral zone is Peck. Peck, he's got Slevin with him.
3-on-2.
And that puck, good play by Lippincott, able to get that puck out of the zone with his reach.
That was actually almost a 4-on-2.
Sanchez just avoided a massive check by Ronaldo.
Stony Brook goal hanging hard now.
Slevin able to get that puck on goal. The shot, blocker down. And here comes Sanchez, spins. And Ronaldo, here comes Murphy with Palmieri. Palmieri driving the net, loose puck in front. And Moore able to bat it down. And one-handed, actually Malfetto able to one-hand it down, get it in the zone. Down to under a minute to go in the period. This is White. White skates up through the neutral zone. White with speed through the neutral zone. And in the zone he comes. Dropped off to Palmieri. Palmieri makes a move. Back across to Malfetto. His shot is blocked. And Malfetto, nice recovery. Dumped back into the Rutgers zone. Murphy on the forecheck. And puck back out to the neutral zone. Here comes Rutgers. This is Allen on the off wing. Trying to make a move around Mert. And the net is off the moorings, but it was put back on down to the last couple of seconds. All right, so we got 2 seconds to go. 1.5 actually. And
Rutgers will pull the goalie for this 1.5 seconds.
all right, Mininger will take the draw for Rutgers. Murphy will take it for the Seawolves. 99.9% he goes forward with this. They tried to, but Murphy's stick was quicker. So we're at the end of 2, folks, and the Stony Brook Seawolves managed to get a goal in this period. Right now, they are leading the Rutgers Ice Knights by the score 1-0. Shots on goal through 2 periods. 33 for Stony Brook, 16 for Rutgers. We'll be back to recap the second period at the start of the third. Thanks for tuning in and listening to Seawolves Hockey Live. And welcome back to Seawolves Hockey Live, everyone. We're just moments away from the start of the third period as the Zamboni is finishing its final round. And these two teams will be getting back on the ice for the third period and the last period of the home and home this time around. These two teams will get back together, I think, one more time. Not certain if they will. Yeah, I think they will. Do they play them 4 times, Rutgers? Yeah. Yeah, because they're not in their division, so I'm not sure how that works. But anyway, next week the Seawolves will be hosting the University of Rhode Island for a 2-game set here at the rinks. The first game is going to be Friday night, October 25th at 9 p.m., which is the usual Friday night time slot, so make a note of that one. And then Saturday afternoon, it's going to be an afternoon game. It's going to start at 5 p.m. So next weekend, you got Friday night, 9 o'clock, and Saturday at 5 p.m. And the Seawolves will be facing off against URI. These games are always entertaining, just like the Delaware series was, as these teams play in the same division as the Seawolves in the ESCHL division. And, all these teams are part of the ACHA D1 club, but there's this division thing that goes on where they have divisional playoffs, and for you that are new to this, there will be a location that these 5 teams in this ESCHL division will get together, and they'll have a playoff series. The first team or 2 will get a bye, and then they'll have regular playoffs, single-game elimination games, and that happens right before the national tournament, probably around March. But we'll keep you posted of that. All right, the Rutgers squad has hit the ice. Seawolves coming on now, and we had some stats in that period, Trev. Finally, period 2, we had a goal. The Seawolves finally broke through. Charlie Peck got the goal off of an assist from Joe Slevin when Slevin's shot was a shot off the goaltender, and rebound landed onto Peck's stick, and he was able to hoist it over on a backhander of Brandon Schillen, who's actually been playing very well. As you can imagine, 1 goal on 33 shots is pretty good. And we had 2 penalties. They were both at the same time. They were matching minors. The 88 aforementioned Joey Slevin and number 3 Matt Sanchez both went off for 2 minutes of roughing. Okay, that was our head official who was supposed to be. It's almost amazing. I was just going to say that. Who gets in and out of a hospital in an hour? Yeah, very true. All right, Rutgers is banging on the wall, trying to get their guys motivated here. Yep. We face off at center ice, and here we go. Face-off won by Rutgers, and they control it in a neutral zone. They'll turn it over. Seawolves will get it back. Malfetto will send it across to Moore. Moore will send it to Pepe, who will fire it into the Rutgers zone. Sorry, Delaware was last week. And pucks are sticking a little bit here, so team's got to be careful because the ice is really not totally hardened. Damiano will get it to Conlon. Is a 2-on-1 low. Conlon walks in, waits out the goalie, and scores. Boy, this kid Conlon, boy, what a find for them, boy. That is an unbelievable goal. You watch this replay, how he waits out Schillen. And he had the other defenseman there really kind of stuck in no man's land. That was DeFonso. Couldn't. And that was Conlon, so that's another Seawolf goal, and that's 2-0 now. This puck is dipped into this Rutgers zone, and it'll go back for icing. So. So Damiano gets the assist, and Conlon gets the goal. Face up to the right of Lockwood. And think about the saves Lockwood has made in this game, Trev. Yeah. And you know, part of this winning streak is also pertaining to the goaltending. We saw, you know, Shipman, you know, actually play some pretty good goaltending against Delaware too, right? So, I mean, he made some key saves in that series. Seawolves pick it off in the neutral zone. Malfetto loses it, and it's back to the neutral zone. Belger will have it and comes in. Belger on the off wing fires a high riser. Gobbled up by Schellen. So we are down to 18:46 to go in the third. And Seawolves have added another goal and lead by the score 2-0. All right. Seawolves control the puck. Back to the point. Pepe sends a shot. Ooh. And Pomyanek was pushed into Schellen. We hope he's okay. Yeah. Well, hold on. He might be okay, but he just got turned around. He's fine. He just got a little dazed as Pomyanek ran into him, but he was pushed in by Cross. So, but looks like Schellen's okay. He's back on his feet. He's all right. All right, face-off will be inside the Rutgers zone to the left of Schellen. Slevin will take the draw. Charlie Peck and Ronaldo with Pepe and Kowicki. And they scrum on the near wall. And picked up by Ronaldo. Ronaldo has it, drops it off to Slevin. Slevin will shoot short side and saved by Schellen. Yeah, I agree. He's fine. He looks like he's okay. Slevin will take the draw again for the Seawolves. Going up against Menninger. And Seawolves win it. Pepe with the shot right on and glove down by Schellen. He'll hold it. And we'll do it again. Slevin trying to pull it back, but couldn't. But Seawolves come away with it. Out in front, Slevin just missed on the pass out from Ronaldo, and it's fired all the way down. It'll be icing. And right now, this period has a little flow to it, but we'll do the face-off again. It's Slevin, Menninger back in the same circle to the right of Schellen. Slevin this time just pokes it to the corner. Picked up by Lippincott, and Rutgers will fire it down the ice. Pepe's does manage to figure out a way to get this done, but I think we're going to have a penalty. It's going to be a hook. Yeah, this is going to be a man advantage for Rutgers. I mean, for Stony Brook. And yeah, Pepe did a good job assisting that call there, though. A little bit. Yeah. All right, this is a power play opportunity for the Seawolves. First of the game. Face off to the left of Schellen. And now Conlon's going to be tossed. And Pepe will take the draw. It's Conlon, Pepe, and Malfetto and Vanderzilver. This is Damiano. Damiano controls on the half wall, down lower. Down low to Pepe. Pepe will send it up on the half wall. Back across to Vanderzilver. Fake one-time shot. And that puck was deflected into the netting off the Conlon shot. Face-off will be to the right of Schellen. And Conlon will take the draw for the Seawolves. And back to the point to Van de Silver, who holds it in on the half wall, controlled by Pepe. Pepe looks, look around, back to Van de Silver. Van de Silver will send a shot, glove down. As there was no traffic in front, and Schellen saw it all the way coming in. All right, face off to the left of Schellen this time. Conlon, Pepe, Damiano on the forward line for the Seawolves. This fires all the way around. Van de Silva able to keep it in. Good hustle. Keeping it in. And back to the point. Malfetto with the shot. Got blocked. Pass down low. Damiano back down to Conlon. Conlon controls down low. Up on the half wall. Back to the point to Van de Silva. Van de Silva looks over. Back to Conlon. Conlon got the puck and looking across. Back to Van de Silva. Van de Silva sees Malfetto. Malfetto deep, but has pressure on him. Malfetto's now tripped down, but he comes away with the puck. Back across to Conlon. Conlon holds on the half wall. Down low. Breaks to the net. Seawolves moving. Malfetto with the one-timer shot. Fanned on it. Did not get it. And good play by Seawolves, able to keep that puck in, but it'll come out now all the way down. Seawolves will probably change up on this power play as we're down to 38 to go. They'll come back with O'Brien, Murphy, and Belger. That pass was off the mark. And that shot on goal, saved by Lockwood. He'll hold it.
Not a good look so far on the power play for Stony Brook.
Yeah.
Some average opportunities, at least compared to what they've had earlier in the game. And now Rutgers is threatening on the other side of this.
Yep, and we're down to 22 to go. And Rutgers has their big guys out there. Allen, Mininger, Lippincott. This is Belger through the neutral zone to O'Brien. O'Brien in the zone. Gets deep and controls deep. Now he'll lose it, and good play by Lippincott, taking the puck away and firing all the way down.
Just as the penalty expires there, so.
Yeah, so now they've got this power play line out there. They need to kind of change up. Belcher's pass in the middle did not work. Mininger wide with the puck, has the opportunity, shoots wide. Wolves feeling that forechecking pressure right now from Rutgers. This game is still a long way from over, folks. There's a feed to O'Brien coming down left wing. Passes it back to Pepe, but coming in is Palmieri with a blast and a save off the arm of Schellen. That puck bounces off a stick in front as Belger almost had a opportunity there to score. And they battle down to the near side. Back up to Hune. Hune sends a wrist shot. Palmieri tried to deflect it, but it didn't work. Palmieri trying to get in around Lippincott, but that's a tough building to go around. Hune will get the pass and survey the situation, go back behind the net. Allow the Seawolves to change up. And here he comes. Hune through the neutral zone. Will fire all the way in and around. He gets his rebound. Actually bounced off that Zamboni door again, Trev. That's the third time tonight.
Famous Zamboni door.
Yeah.
A little bit of a home ice advantage.
Seawolves trying to make something happen in front. Shot there from White. Did not get through. Slevin all the way back out in the neutral zone. Has to wait for his team to get on side. Sends it back to Hune. Back down to Van de Silva. Van de Silva to Ronaldo. Sends it across to Hune. Hune's pass. Now it's picked up by Ronaldo, then picked up by Peck. As that checking is really getting tight, boy. I'll tell you, Trev, it's really getting tight.
Well, they're closing the gap, so they're seeing Stony Brook's approach, and they're anticipating better.
Yeah, they sure are. And that puck is bounced on goal and gloved down by Schellen. Again, they're doing a good job defending the Seawolves, but they're not able to get anything offensively going. Not yet, at least. As we're down to 13 and 15 to go in the third. Right now, shots 40 on goal for the Seawolves, 17. Not to mention all the ones that were blocked by Rutgers, which was a lot of shots. And that shot from Alfedo got through, but a save by Schellen. Schellen on the side of the net, and referee's going to blow it because he lost sight of the puck. Meanwhile, the puck was being played, but he's on the other side, so he didn't see what was going on.
Linesman.
There should be some communication when the linesman is down that low, but he can give a hand signal.
Usually they say loose or something.
Yeah. All right, face
almost
off.
seemed like that might have been for like net off or something. I don't know.
Colin on the draw for the Seawolves. And back up to the point. Malfetto keeps the puck in. Conlon with a good body check. Bodied Jenny off the puck. Damiano in deep on the forecheck. Here comes Conlon on the forecheck. Hard against Cross. Back out to the neutral zone. Swung by White. And White will turn it to get everybody on side. And he's watched by two Rutgers players. And this puck goes up the wall through the neutral zone. Actually, that's Schnell, 20. I'm sorry, it wasn't Cross. And this puck is deflected in. Lockwood will hold it up. Alfedo spins. Gets it up to Pepe, but Pepe gave it away. But now Pepe will get it back. And skid past the referee. Pepe on right wing, coming in with White. White shoots! Oh, what a shot, just wide. Real hard shot by Curry White. Back to the point. Conlon playing that high position, forward position.
Rutgers is hanging a man back, trying to pull a page out of Stony Brook's playbook.
Yep. Mininger in the neutral zone sends it across to Goldstein. No, that's not Goldstein, I'm sorry. That's DeFonso. Sends it in deep. Pepe in for the Seawolves. Back up the wall to Bellinger. This is O'Brien. O'Brien in on the backhand. Oh, he had Pepe, but too deep.
Pepe would have had to have opened up, and that's not going to work.
Yeah. Pepe back in the neutral zone. Pepe plays a lot of minutes for the Seawolves. He is in such great shape. And, you know, when he comes into the season, he's ready to go. Nice play to Bell. Almost. Nick Belger almost had that stick down, and man, that could have been a nice one. Almost. Pomyanek will send it up the wall to Pepe. Pepe will hold, and he'll send it through the neutral zone. He's got Belger. Belger walks in, fakes, trying to get around his man. No sale. Good play by 88 DeFonso. Loose puck. Pomyanek back to the point. And that shot from Vandersloot got through, but out of the way. Backhand shot by Pomyanek. Just didn't go. Seawolves buzzing again. This is Belger. Just gets it over to Pomyanek. Bat out in front. Trying to get it to O'Brien. Hit him in the skates. Back to the neutral zone. Vandersloot will send it across to Yoon. Down to 10:19 to go in the third. O'Brien sends across. He's got Dempsey. Dempsey coming in. Sends it out in front. Loose puck. Off the shot. Deflected from Belger. Back from O'Brien. Blast. Pad save by Schellen. Seawolves just keep turning that puck back over. They're not letting Rutgers get past the blue line. O'Brien shoots high over the top. Picked back up by Vandersloot. Vandersloot sends it back behind the net. Seawolves really dominating here, but they're not getting any reward for it. Nice save here. Good keep by Palmieri. Back across to O'Brien. Fakes, makes a move. Walks out in front. Loose puck. Gobbled up by Schellen. Boy, I'll tell you.
What a sequence.
Tell you, and I don't mean to say this in a disrespectful way. I really don't. I mean this. if Rutgers, if Stony Brook could have a team to scrimmage against in practice, it would be Rutgers. You know what I'm saying? Because I think they play them so strong defensively that they're going to force them to make good plays in order to beat them.
So conversely, I will say Rutgers has not taken very much advantage of the many miscues from the Seawolves today as well.
No, that's true. But, I mean, if I'm going to do a scrimmage, a half-ice scrimmage, I want to be scrimmaging against a team like this because their defensive scheme is very good.
Oh, yeah, they've been shutting them down all day.
Yeah.
I mean, they've been letting up a lot of shots, but also blocking a lot of shots. But
I mean,
there's only 2 on the board.
I mean, it's been really like the exceptional shot or opportunity that got the puck in the net. It wasn't the typical shot. It wasn't the typical deflection. It wasn't anything typical. All right, Murphy battling down low with Frister. Stepping in is Vandersilva. Vandersilva getting in deep, keeping that puck alive. Vandersilva still down low. Palmieri covering back for him. And Vandersilva will go back to his defensive. Oh, Murphy gets the goal! And again, it's an extraordinary effort. Who's going to win the puck battle? Who's going to win it? Murphy gets it on his stick, and Schellen had really no chance because he didn't see it from behind. Watch how Murphy squeezes in here. Murphy will come down. He's got Dempsey, great vision, and this shot.
Puck is bouncing.
And it's bouncing, and it's like,
How does that even get in?
Yeah, how?
That is just.
But you know what that comes with? That comes with, some puck luck because of the hard work. I really believe that. Sewell's able to capitalize. I think Dempsey's going to get his first point. And that puck sails past Allen. Loose puck in front. Seawolves battling here, and here comes Charlie Peck. He's got Ronaldo with him, sends it across to Ronaldo, walks in, he scores! Now that's a Seawolf goal. That's the Stony Brook Seawolves playing Stony Brook Seawolf hockey right there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think the wheels have officially come off the wagon.
Charlie Peck's speed and Ronaldo's ability to put the puck in the net is going to put a fork in this one, folks.
The Rutgers prevent has been officially put on notice.
And what they were doing was they were bringing everybody in deep, and Sewell's got that opportunity to get that puck out, and the speed of Peck got it done. Peck walks in, shot, saved by Schellen on the 47th shot of the night for the Seawolves.
And even still, you're looking at like an over 90% save average.
Oh, look at that. That puck was taken away from Slevin by the defenseman who was in deep. And here comes Peck again as Rutgers is taking chances. Peck walks in, shoots high over the top.
I think they're trying to challenge the glove.
Yeah. Seawolves controls that puck. Slevin in front now. Charlie Peck. Charlie Peck deserved that goal. That's his second of the night. Seawolves are starting to open up the door gates here. And it's...
the gates have been breached.
Yes, they have been.
The gates have been breached. And I said that before this game started, it would go one of two ways. It would be a really close game where Stony Brook kind of falls apart, or Stony Brook's just going to blow it over and it's not even going to be close.
Well,
and for the first 2 periods, I thought it was going to be the Prior.
And at this point in time, it's the skill level. It is maybe maybe a little bit more than that, but it's
maybe it's the endurance.
Yeah, the endurance too.
Because they were playing pretty tight throughout the game, and now it's just this is where those Wednesday night wind sprints come in, and
yeah. All right, so Slevin and Ronaldo got that assist. All right, face-off here. The Seawolves win it, and Dustin Palmieri, Dustin Pepe on the backhander almost got one there. 5-0 right now. Shots 49 for the Seawolves, 17
Well, that was number 50 right there.
Yeah. And I got to be honest, I'm not sure if Rutgers has more than 2 shots on goal in this period.
They started the period with 16.
Yeah, so they got 1 shot so far. Right now, Seawolves are just dominating, and maybe they could have dominated earlier, but I think Rutgers played a great defensive scheme game. And Lockwood coming out of the net.
A little bit of a bold play there from Lockwood.
Yeah. Jenny and trying to get it.
Lockwood's trying to get on the score sheet with an assist.
Loose puck in front, and Golstein got it through the net and saved by Lockwood. 6:41 to go in the third period. Folks, remember next weekend, the Seawolves will be back on home ice Friday night, October 25th, 9 p.m. against URI, and again on Saturday at 5 p.m. against URI. Tune into StonyBrookHockey.com to watch. Or come down to the rinks if you're local. Face off to the left of Lockwood. Lock it down, Lockwood.
So far, he has locked it down with all those great saves he's made.
And Schnell jumps it in. Lockwood tried to hold it up for Curry White, but couldn't get it through. And this puck is hit off a player on the Seawolf bench, so they'll face it off back inside. Face off to the right of Lockwood. O'Brien on the draw for the Seawolves. Against Mininger. Mininger wins it back. And Allen down low, being watched by Van de Silver. Mininger comes away with it. Mininger controls and loses it. And 3 Seawolves around him picked it off. This is Pomyanik on right wing. He's got in the slot O'Brien. That shot sizzled across after the save by Schellen. White's pass deflects off the skate. Back to Van de Silver behind the net'll hold. Being watched by Mininger. Picked up by Van de Silver through the neutral zone. Walking in. Gets it over to O'Brien. O'Brien pass got knocked back to Van de Silver. Sends a shot to the net with a screen in front. And Pomyanik pushed off by Snell. Face-off will be inside the Rutgers zone. Seawolves change up. Were they allowed to change up?
Yep. Just a standard stoppage. Nothing fancy happening there.
All right.
O'Brien is
we got some chatting going on
engaging with the entire Rutgers bench. Probably making reference to a certain number on the scoreboard.
Yes. Face-off to the right of Schellen. Back to the point. Malfetto sends a shot. It's blocked. As that shooting lane quickly closed up. Down left wing with speed is Aceta. He sends it around the wall. Chipping in is Lippincott. Will backhand it. And picked up by Murphy. Murphy sends it up the wall to Dempsey. And Dempsey will hold and try to get that puck deep. Murphy over to Palmieri. Palmieri's pass, attempt to pass was blocked. Nice deflection by Murphy, just skidded wide. Back in the neutral zone, Malfetto picks up. Coming in on left wing, he's got Palmieri with him. Malfetto walks in, turns around, back to Moore, his defensive partner, who was taken off the puck. Big hit on a wall by Malfetto, by Palmieri. Oh, and Dempsey gets his first goal as a Seawolf, I think. He's already got an assist, and that one squeezed through the legs of Schellen. I think Schellen thought he was going to make a pass, but taking a shot.
Well, it all starts here with a good keep here at the boards here. Great check and a pass right down to the low slot. Wide open. He's got all day.
Oh, he hit the 5-hole.
He looks, makes the goaltender commit by thinking pass, and then he just puts it right through the 5-hole.
All right, Seawolves have just opened up the floodgates here in the third, scoring 5 unanswered goals.
Well, that's 5 in this period.
Yeah, 5.
Sorry, 4. 5 in this period. 6 unanswered because it's
right, 6 because they didn't score. Yeah. Oh, almost got Ronaldo again. His Kawicki with a shot, blazing shot wide, all the way around and out to the neutral zone, picked up by Pepe. Pepe's pass in the neutral zone, picked off by Goldstein, but then he loses it. Pepe again will send it up to Slevin. Slevin on the off wing. Slevin cuts to the middle, makes another move, turns on Pfister. Slevin controls, holds the puck, makes a nice pass across to Kawicki. Kawicki looks at Ronaldo in the slot, shoots it high over the top of the net. Pepe in deep, sends it back around. Oh, and Ronaldo just jumped over his stick. Ronaldo sends it down low, trying to get Slevin for the tap-in. And this puck goes all the way into the Seawolves zone. Cross in on it along with Pepe. Pepe comes away with it, was tripped down. We're going to have a penalty.
And Cross is going to go.
Cross for the trip.
And Cross is just taking a breather.
Yep. Ronaldo has a lot to say to Cross because those two guys came together earlier.
They've been going at it all game.
Yeah.
Now Cross will be visiting the sin bin for 2 minutes.
3:22 to go in the third period. Stony Brook's up by a commanding lead, 6-0, 52 shots for the Seawolves. And face off inside the Rutgers zone to the left of Schellin. Conlon on the draw. He's got Pepe and Damiano, Malfetto, and Van de Silva. Puck's loose. And you can tell how dominant this period's been for the Seawolves by just looking at the ice surface.
Looking pretty clean down in the Seawolves zone.
The Seawolves looks like it was just Zamboni compared to the way it looks here on this side. Conlon gets turned around. Back up to Van de Silva, who sends it across. Malfetto will hold. Back to Van de Silva. Back down to Conlon. Conlon across to Malfetto, who'll shoot it. And it's a save off the pad.
And that'll be a penalty for slash.
Yeah, Malfetto's going to go for slash.
Rutgers will get the first power play.
In a minute and 17 seconds.
That'll carry us out to 39 seconds to go.
Right. Face off to the right of Lockwood, won by Rutgers, to Lippincott. Lippincott's got some room. He walked in, but he took too long to get the shot off. Now it's a 2-on-1. Here's O'Brien and Belger. O'Brien walks in, he shoots. Nice save by Schellin. Look at this defensive pairing right here. You got Yoon and White together. That's a solid defensive pairing, I would think. And they're probably out there for good reason to protect the Stony Brook net.
Well, they're at the point now where you're really not worrying about putting more in the net. And you want to put players out there that are going to be disciplined and not get involved in any of the shenanigans. And interference. Finally, the whistle comes out of the pocket with under 2 minutes to go.
All right, that's O'Brien who's going to sit for 2. So now Rutgers has a...
They'll go to a 5-on-3.
5-on-3 in 35 seconds.
I've seen some crazy things in the ACHN. I've been doing this for a decade.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a 6-goal lead blown in 2 minutes, though.
No.
I've seen 3-goal leads blown in 2 minutes. 4-goal leads were challenged, but 6 might be a little much.
All right, Zint's got to get his feet under him, and then we'll have a face-off. And won by Rutgers. This is Kim. Kim holds, fakes, was going to shoot. Now he's back to Lippincott. Sends a one-time shot. Nice hard shot saved by Robbie Lockwood, boy. That was a good save.
Weak dump there.
Walking in, off the pipe. Another shot saved, knocked down by
Palmieri.
Palmieri, yeah. This is Kim. Kim controls the puck. It's 5-on-3. Lippincott shoots, save, actually knocked down. Blocked in front.
5-on-3 now.
Yep, 5-on-3 for another 30 seconds. This is Kim. Kim holds the puck, fakes the shot. Down to the last minute in the game. And that puck off Lippincott's stick did not get it through. Seawolves just keeping them to the outside as much as they can.
Palmieri just giving them the business in the corner.
Down to the last 4 seconds on the 5-on-3.
And we're 5-on-4 now.
5-on-4.
35 seconds to go.
Somebody's stick got thrown out.
That was Palmieri's.
And this will do it. Down to the last 28 to go. Down to the last 29 seconds of the man advantage, which will end when the game's over. Nice play by Slevin. Good, strong forechecking here by Joey Slevin. Ronaldo with the shot right over the top of the net on the blocker save. Seawolves will walk away with a 6-0 victory here. And that'll do it, folks. That's the end of the game. The Stony Brook Seawolves dominate the Rutgers University Ice Cats by the score of 6-0. Final shots on goal, 55 to Stony Brook, 19 for the Rutgers Ice Cats.
Ice Knights.
Ice Cats.
Knights.
Ice Knights. Ice Knights. Right, Ice Cats are a local team. Ice Knights, right. The Ice Knights, Rutgers University. So, Seawolves were able to take the weekend set and extend their unbeaten streak to 6. Next week they'll be home for 2 more against URI. And the team is starting to come together, Trev. It's starting to gel. They're getting good goaltending. And they're starting to get contributions from different players. Tonight we had Dempsey out on the ice. His first game for us, broadcasting him, and had the... I think he had an assist earlier on Murphy's goal and a goal of his own tonight. And he was mugging for the camera. Shaking hands and raising their sticks to the fans who are remaining. And they will skate off. And I would say a close game for 2 periods, Trev. I would say the third period, the gates opened up for the Seawolves and they flooded in.
You can only hold the door so long against a team like the Seawolves.
Yeah, definitely. But I want to say that Brandon Schellen, he played a good game. He really did. He saw a lot of rubber tonight. So
yeah, we'll roll out with some highlights here from the third period. But Andy, close us out.
All right, folks. So on behalf of Trevor and myself, we'll see you next week. Thanks for tuning in and watching Seawolves Hockey Live.